Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lady Dre 1977, and I'm back with a video today. I wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers. And I hope that the Lord blesses you. And I know that this is a worldly holiday, but still, I wanted to say that. And also, congratulations to all of you wonderful college graduates. Congratulations. I pray that you all do well in life. Seek the Lord, and He will guide you to where it is He wants you to go. Put your plans with His plans, okay? It ain't gonna be a cakewalk, but guess what? It'll be well worth it. So today I wanted to get into this video with it being Mother's Day. And notice I said I'm shouting out all the wonderful mothers, because there are mothers out there who are not so wonderful. And I'm just going to be honest about that. There are mothers out there who try their hardest and they do their best as mothers to raise their children the best that they know how. But I'm talking about a different type of mother today. I'm talking about a mother who does not make it about raising her children properly. She makes it all about her. I remember as a kid getting ready in the morning to go to school. My mother would just be fussing at me, accusing me of going slow because we had to share one bathroom. And as we're getting ready, she would accuse me of going slow and purposely trying to make her late for work. How does a child even grasp trying to cause harm to somebody else, especially trying to make somebody late for work? How do you do that as a child? I would get fussed at. Not understanding. And the rage and the anger was just so... I don't see how I withstood that as a child. There were a few times where there were beatings. Just because she would want to be starting stuff. And I just wasn't in the mood. I didn't want to hear from her. I didn't want to hear her raging. I didn't want to hear her talking because it was always about her. Y'all, it was tough coming up. It really was. It was all about her and all about what she wanted, when she wanted it. And if she didn't get it when she wanted, she was angry and would rage. I can remember some times when she would just say and do some of the most evil things. I remember my dad wanted to start a bank account and put, some of his money from him working into it. He wanted to deposit some money into my account. And she got mad about that and said, well, that's really my money, okay? I can't have nothing for myself, and that's cool. I just never understood why it always had to be all about her. That's what a parent does. If a parent wants to set back money for his children or her children, I think that that's a great idea. But no, because it wasn't something she was getting. And she was always getting stuff from him as his wife. But no, she had to have it all. It had to, like I said, always be about her. unless she was benefiting from it somehow. These narcissistic mothers, they don't care nothing about their children. And the way that many of them talk behind their children's back, they go back and they lie to people. I'm sure you all have heard about that, how narcissists, when they're talking about relationships, loving relationships, how either the narcissistic man or woman mess up every relationship, and they will go and talk behind your back to other people and say all kinds of nasty things just to prepare for the breakup, because they know that what they have is not going to last long. Well, the parent, narc mom or dad, will do the same thing. I don't believe my mom thought that I was going to eventually walk away. And yeah, eventually I would walk away. I told my mom something in confidence, and she told me something in confidence. This was back in maybe 2018. And I said, don't say anything. And I didn't tell what she had told me. Well, she goes and tells it anyway. And I let her know that, look, I'm done with this. I'm done dealing with you. And I think she thought it was a joke, like, girl, please, you'll be back. I ain't been back since, because I'm not going to play that. If I tell you something in confidence, then I expect just that. Narcissists, they don't care. They'll put your business out there. They enjoy bringing you down a peg and making you look bad at their expense. And sadly, they have you looking like the bad guy and they look like the good guy. But here's what narcissists either don't know or don't care. They run off at their mouths, and eventually people begin to see who they are. They really do. And they wonder, why does such and such so-and-so don't like me? I don't know. I don't have anything to do with that. Just absolute evil. On a day when I need my mother, and I need her honesty, her mother's love, I don't get it. Because she's a pure snake in the grass. Let me tell you a story. Back in 2012, my dad, who waits on my mother hand and foot, had surgery, had back surgery because he hurt his back. If you know anything also about narcissists, they always want the focus to be on them. It's all about them. I've said that. Well, he goes in for surgery. Me and my siblings, our focus is on him because he's hurt. He's not a man that's down much, and he's always taking care of other people. Narcissists do not want to take care of other people. Oh no. They don't want to do that. They expect other people to not only come in and take care, of that person who's down, they also expect to be taken care of. Because she was always taken care of. She was spoiled as a child. She got what she wanted when she wanted. And when you say no, they rage. Well, my way of saying no was to focus more so on my dad, which is I did not have a problem with doing that. And she raged. We got into a big argument, and she hurt me so bad because I felt like she pushed me to rage, honestly. And I remember at that time not being as close to the Lord, but oh boy, God doesn't ever fail you. He sees what you're going through. He really does. And I asked him for forgiveness that night. And I knew that he was going to talk to me in my spirit. And in a dream, let me tell you what. I was in a car. I was in the back seat. The car was going along. And I remember looking down to the middle seat to my right, because I was in the driver's side back. And I remember seeing a tarantula. And I remember saying, that's not good. But I looked away. I immediately looked back and thought, oh my God, this is not good. And in the next scene of the dream, I am standing outside of the car, and the tarantula is in the back console where I can see it through the window, and it's driving away. I tell you this for a purpose. What the Lord was trying to tell me was, you need to let that go. Let it go. He showed a tarantula. If you see a tarantula in your dream, that's not a good thing. That is of the father of lies, the accuser. It's of Satan. Trying to get this bug off of me. And what the Lord was saying was that I needed to move on with my life. And I didn't fully obey him. At that point, it would be 6 years later, 2018, when I would decide fully that I was cutting her off. But I should have done that back at that time. But it was my mother. And I hadn't been in that predicament. I didn't know what to do at that time. I wasn't thinking. But God said, let go. Let it go. And I did in 2018. And there would be times after that I would just think back on what I thought were the good times. God sees everything. God knows everything. And he knows what you need and what you do not. And I had been thinking about going, back around. He did not tell me to go back around, and he would show me yet in another dream why I should not do that. People, don't go back to, I don't care if it's your family, your friends, church, work, idolatry, drugs, whatever God has called you out from, don't return to it. Whatever he's called you out from, don't return to it at all, because it can destroy you. We know that the wages of sin is death, and it ain't always a physical death, but sometimes it can be. Okay? So today, I just kind of feel, I don't know how I feel. I have mixed emotions because I know that I'm moving forward. God has taken me to a different place with a different lease on life. But then again, that past, I tell you, it could be something else, especially when you don't know anything beyond what you've seen. So I tell you, if you're going through this with your mother today, you're not speaking to your mother hurt you, do forgive. You'll never forget. And you're forgiven for you to be able to move on, not for them. You have power from God. and you can take it back when people try and take it from you, okay? I tell you this, pray, stay close to God. He knows how you feel. He is with you, and He will be with you. Draw near to Him, and He will draw near to you, and the enemy will flee. But we have to have clean hands and a clean heart. So on this day, be blessed. You want to take yourself out? Take yourself out. You want to spend time with your children? You be the mother that yours was not to you. Do things for other people. Okay? I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful Sunday, and a great rest of your week. And I will talk to you soon. God bless you, everybody. Bye-bye.